In an unexpected but exciting announcement, Alton Towers have today announced the new name of Duel. Previously, the haunted house with the little guns where you would shoot at the zombies and get a target, well, Alton Towers are refurbishing that ride. It has been closed since early October 2022, and today they have announced the name of this new attraction, or refurbed attraction let's say, and the first poster, which is on screen now. And it is really building a hype up amongst roller coaster enthusiasts and Alton Towers fans especially. Originally, the haunted house opened at Alton Towers in 1992, and it was considered to be one of Europe's best rides, and certainly one of the best in the UK, because the UK had never really seen anything like it before, with the animatronics, the theming, and the immersion into the story of the haunted house at Alton Towers. And it was the first steps that Alton Towers were taking to becoming a serious theme park with lots of theming throughout the park, rather than just being an amusement park with a couple of coasters, flat rides and so on. In 2003, the haunted house had been rethemed and refurbed into Duel, The Haunted House Strikes Back, which is of course when it got the targets. That lasted up until 2022. However, let's be honest, those targets were naff for a long time. From about 2017, 2018 onwards, a lot of the targets simply didn't work. They were just very non-responsive with the little guns that you got to shoot at and get a score. So they made the noise, they just didn't give you the score. So it was well due a refurb, and it's very pleasing to see that Alton Towers are now going ahead and doing that for 2023. So opening this year, 2023, we don't know exactly when it's going to be opening. The haunted house, Duel, is now going to be called the Curse at Alton Manor. And again, I'm going to put the concept art up on the screen, which has been released today. Concept art, poster, however we want to call it. But it's very, very impressive stuff, considering this is the first real teaser of what's to come from this refurbed attraction. Will it open on opening weekend? I'm not so sure. I think it'll be open in time for Easter though. So from looking at the image that Alton Towers have released today of this Curse at Alton Manor attraction, I think it's quite clear to see from this image that there is going to be no more guns in this ride, which is excellent, because it means that we can all concentrate on all the theming, everything that's going on in the ride. And in a recent interview that John Wardley did with Sean Evans from Official Lift Hills and Thrills, I hope I've got your channel right there, Sean, they spoke about this attraction a little bit, and John Wardley did say that he was hoping it would be one of those attractions where there was so much going on that one ride wasn't going to be enough, that you'd have to go on it a couple of times to fully see everything that's going on in the attraction. Now, if that's the case, I like it. I really do like the sound of this, and I'm looking forward to trying it out, because I think that whilst I always enjoyed a ride on Duel at Alton Towers, it has been long overdue, this refurb, and I think it's going to be excellently done. The people who are involved with the project, the two Johns, and whoever's working with those, I'm really confident they're going to do an excellent job with this. And with John Wardley being involved, I am certain that he will want it to be perfect. Now, obviously John Wardley's had a lot of involvement at Alton Towers over the years, but the haunted house really is something that's close to his heart, and you can see that from the interview that he recently did. And of course, it was one of the first things he did at Alton Towers, so he will want that to be perfect, and I'm certain that he will be speaking to the people involved a lot. In terms of the ride system, a lot of speculation about our Alton Towers going to have a new trackless dark ride system in there. It's hard to say at this point. If Alton Towers are getting this open for the first part of the season, it's hard to imagine that they will have completely replaced the ride system. There's not loads of information out there at the minute, so anything that I've said about the ride system so far is speculation. And also going on from the ride system, it's difficult to sort of say it's all going to be screen based, it's all going to be new animatronics, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. There's not a lot that we all know about this project, which I think makes it just a little bit more exciting, because nobody's really knowing what to expect from it, other than this retheme that Alton Towers have announced today. They're going to hype it up like mad, because that's what Alton Towers do, that's what they're good at. The whole country's going to be interested in this ride. Even those people that have got no interest in roller coasters, Alton Towers will make them go, oh, what's that new ride at Alton Towers? Because they are that good at marketing. So Everyone's going to know about this ride, and I'm certain that Alton Towers will want to get it absolutely spot on. I'm certain of it. One last thing for me to mention today is that we are running an Alton Towers Roller Coaster Enthusiast event in April. Hopefully the Curse at Alton Manor will be open in time, but just as a little bit of a heads up about that event, we are taking over Wicker Man for an hour, we are taking over Oblivion for an hour. Bookings onto that event do end at the end of January, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, check out the link in the description that will take you straight to that event page, and if you are interested, you can book your place. No membership required to do our events, but please read the terms and conditions if you are interested in booking on the event. Many thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.